Obesity is a major problem in society today, with over 2 billion people being labeled overweight or above. And of course, many people on YouTube used to be part of that group. So today, I like to discuss 5 YouTubers that lost a significant amount of weight. One extremely well-known person in the YouTube community is Shay Carl, who over the years has built up his channel as well as other business ventures to give him, his wife, and 5 kids a comfortable life to live, founded on his massive success online. Because Shay has been documenting his life through videos for years, his major weight loss is probably the most well-known on YouTube, because he grew to popularity when he was still overweight. And at the end of 2009, he created the channel Shay Loss to allow his fans to follow along through his journey to become fit, and this approach seemed to be successful for him. In time, he was able to shed an impressive 112 pounds and run in 3 marathons, with him continuing to stay active. No matter how you personally feel about Shay, you have to give him credit for achieving his weight loss goals. It's hard to think back to a time when Dawson wasn't on YouTube, since his song parodies and skits have been popular for over 7 years. He's been so successful, in fact, that many of his videos have tens of millions of views, including his Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball spoof, which currently has 31 million. On top of his YouTube channel, podcast, book, music, and feature-length film, many may not be aware of the videos he made in high school with friends that included a much larger Shane than his online audiences used to.
Oh my god, there's my old car!
You know that show, Pimp My Ride? Well, you know how there's an ugly car and they make it look really good? Don't you wish that you could pimp people?
Yes! Yes, I do, old Shane!
As well as showing these videos to his fans, Shane has also gone into detail on a number of other occasions about his weight loss, and how losing it impacted him. PatConTree, or as many may know him, Pat the NES Punk, is one of the most famous people in the retro gaming community. Known for both his absolutely massive Nintendo Entertainment System collection and the YouTube series where he reviews them, he has built a very respectable audience over the years, who want to hear his thoughts on the NES's vast catalog of games. On top of the reviews, Pat also runs the completely unnecessary podcast with his friend Ian Ferguson, where they discuss game collecting, movies, internet news, and even personal matters. This includes Pat talking about how in the past he had troubles with his weight, with him gaining quite a bit in college.
I lost weight between junior and senior year in college. I had ACL surgery the year before. I let myself go in college. I was depressed. I made a couple of bad decisions I won't get into now. Between freshman and sophomore year, I was playing way too much video games and not really being active. So I ballooned up and probably weighed, I probably weighed 230. Now I'm under 180, to give you an idea. And then I lost like 30 pounds that summer by running and cutting back on sweet stuff, and all of a sudden, wow, girls were talking to me. So that taught me a valuable lesson that girls were just as shallow as guys.
In another video, Pat goes on to say that the biggest piece of advice he has for someone looking to lose weight is to cut out the sugary beverages. One YouTuber that I had never heard of until I started doing research for this video is Gabriella, a British vlogger and musician that in the past 3 years has grown her channel to almost 900,000 subscribers. Until she started to open up on her channel about it, many of her fans didn't realize the weight issues she had been facing in her personal life starting at the age of 11, when she noticed that she began to gain a significant amount of weight. Through a video entitled My Weight Loss Story, she talks about how she struggled with this problem throughout her teenage years. With nothing working, she decided to go through with gastric sleeve surgery, which Wikipedia defines as a surgical weight loss procedure in which the stomach is reduced to about 15% of its original size, by surgical removal of a large portion of the stomach along with the greater curvature. The result is a sleeve or tube-like structure which helps you eat less. After the procedure, she lost the weight, but there was still leftover fat and skin that she would later get removed through numerous plastic surgeries. While this list so far has covered creators that had just so happened to lose weight on top of making videos, I thought it would be appropriate to wrap it up by covering a YouTuber that's entire claim to fame was the fact that they got into shape. There is a whole slew of health and fitness channels made specifically to display a person's weight transformation, including Lose It Like Lauren. Back in 2008, Lauren started documenting her attempt to get into shape, and as the years went by, the viewer was able to watch her goals being achieved. I definitely recommend checking out some of these channels that document a person's weight loss, since they can be pretty interesting and of course motivational. Well, there you have my picks for 5 YouTubers that lost a significant amount of weight. And until next time, thanks for watching.